Welcome back to the Schmitter's 100 Acre Woods. So out here today in front of the Sawmill slab. So I have a couple of updates that I've done that I didn't get captured on video. Just trying to kind of get stuff done, and had kind of been fighting some rain here and there, so I didn't get everything captured, but kind of highlight what we did. So I think last time I videoed, just had the slab and didn't have anything in front of it. So we put the landscape paper down and got some 53s. So it's some medium-sized stone mixed in with lime dust, so it packs really well. So we got that added in front of this so that we now have a ramp up to it instead of a ledge. So that we got put in, and it was really dry when we initially got it. It's rained some, so it's kind of been packed in a little bit, but still have a little bit of grading and work to do here to kind of get it finalized, but have kind of an initial start on it. So we did that. I'll talk about the bundle here in a minute, but the other thing we did is over on the back side. So had a drain that comes around the building there, came around here, and then did just dump out over this direction. Well, we hooked it up here and just ran it so that any water from here or there would funnel in here instead of trying to erode around this. So it is just this black corrugated pipe with a sock around it, so you don't have all of the roots and dirt just go right into the corrugated pipe. So we have that. You can see I just dug a little trench out. The eventual plan is to put in a solid piece of PVC, possibly the corrugated with the holes so it can capture some water, but basically take and angle it off that direction. This area tends to be a little wet, so if we can capture some of this water and shoot it off across the ditch or across the kind of the path down. So this is our path down, and you get a lot of water that runs down that path and starts to erode it. So if we can shortcut some of that water and get it off that direction, it'd be helpful. So we'll get some pipe to do that and use some of the 11s that we put on top of here just to get the water away. Still have the drop here. Here we're going to put in some dirt, so we'll bring that up and then probably line this with dirt. Okay, so then here we bought a pallet of block. So what we plan on doing with that is against this back wall. So if we look at the entire thing, the sawmill will sit kind of center to this side along this way, and the way that the Woodmizers work is whenever you run the sawmill, all of the sawdust shoots off to the left-hand side. So the idea is to build a block wall. So we'll probably go like one block this way, and then a row block that's 3 rows high across, and then another 1 block just to cap the end. And the idea is twofold. So one, it'll be a spot that the sawdust and stuff can blow up against, and then we can take leaf blowers or like the manure shovels and scrape all that sawdust up and load it away. And then the other idea is it'll then give us a spot to build the wall on top of. So basically you'd build it kind of like if this were footers. You'd put a 2x6 or 2 on top of that, running on top, and then build the wall up. So that's kind of the idea for what we have here. So we bought these blocks. We have the mortar. Again, this is kind of one of those things we've never done before, so it'll be a learning experience on kind of how laying block goes. And again, kind of like the pad here, you know, it's going to have the wall and everything on it, so it'll be important for it to be structural, but it's not a super critical, building. So it'll be a good learning experience to try to get those, kind of get that figured out. So I don't know exactly when we'll do that, but I will record when we work on this project. It'll be a little bit bigger one and be a little bit more involved, and probably a little bit of trial and error, honestly, just because we don't exactly know what we're doing. So we'll have to work on that. Like most things, we'll probably watch some YouTube videos and see what I can gain, and then for people who watch this channel in particular, maybe try to give back a little bit to the community. So anyway, that's kind of where the pad stands. So today is October 23rd, and called last week, and the sawmill is supposed to be start production on the 25th. So here coming up on Wednesday, they should be start that production. They said it should be ready shortly after that, so I don't know if that means the end of the week or if that's next week, but they call whenever it's done. We opted to go up and pick it up instead of have it delivered. The location is up in Indy, just outside Speedway, Indiana. So that's a little over an hour from us. So we will be able to go up and pick that up though, and be able to get it back here and start working on the assembly process. So I'll definitely have video of getting that set up. Having it on this pad will be very nice, so it should make it much easier to set up. We'll have a nice spot to get it leveled on and everything. So really looking forward to that and getting that going. So kind of along those same lines, this past weekend we had the dump trailer out, and I did a video talking about this, but do a quick summary of it because that video will be coming out in a few weeks. But we went and picked up some more logs. So here, so these are logs that were at the 100 acres. So we have a couple of cherry logs here. So they've been down for a little while. You can see that the red on there is not quite as red. So it'll be interesting to see how those turn out, if they've dried up too much. We didn't think we were going to get anything out of that tree, so these are kind of bonus pieces, if you will. And then I think that's maybe some kind of poplar. Not 100% sure. I'll have to look and see what that one is. But these other three are red oaks. So they are from the picnic site where we took the trees out there. So those are what those are from. So it'll be nice to get these on that mill. So kind of just thinking about things we're going to build. So we have the shelter that's going to go over the sawmill. So we're going to cut lumber for that. We have the shelter where we're going to store boards. So once we cut all this stuff up, we're going to have to store it to be able to dry it. So we're going to build that. Not 100% sure on location, but kind of another building idea that we have. And then also build or cut stuff to build the picnic shelter. So that'll be over at the 100 acres. So work on getting that wood milled up so that it can be drying this winter and everything. So right now, honestly, we have a lot of veneer wood or the type of wood that's like cherry and walnut. So things that aren't going to be like construction lumber. So so those will be more of the boards that we just kind of put away to have them dry And then whether we utilize some of it or we sell some of it, that will be kind of the idea behind those. And then the red oaks, some of the poplar, stuff like that, that'll be what we kind of set aside for building material. Thank you for watching. Hit that subscribe button, like, and we'll catch you next time on the Schmitter's 100 Acre Woods.